What is going on, guys? JL Tenero here. Welcome back to the channel, and I am so excited for today's video. We've got a major upgrade coming to the sim. Arguably our first major upgrade. We have had the wheel stand itself, which was pretty big, and we've had the wheel modded we've added the wheel mod, which was pretty small but very important upgrade, I would argue. But today we have the biggest upgrade to date, and arguably the most important one you can make. Words cannot express how excited I am for this one. We have the brand new Moza CRP2 pedals. Alright, so we have our CRP2 pedal set here. Like I said, I am so excited for this. I placed my pre-order for these pedals back at the end of September. I'll place the date somewhere on the screen here. But I placed my pre-order back in September, and I have been eagerly trying to be patient, but eagerly waiting for them ever since. And literally today they showed up, and I could not wait. I knew I had to get this video done so I could bust these open and get them hooked up and start trying them out. So we're gonna crack into it right away here. We're gonna use our flush cuts to crack the seal on tape here. There we go. Alright, so I've been waiting for this since September. I am so excited for this. We're going to crack it open. Put it on the side here. I don't know if the place comes out. I'm trying to slide this bad boy out here. I got it right, so it's flat. Let's see how we got the box. There we go. There we go. Oh. All right, took us a minute, struggled quite a bit, but we have our pedals out of the box. Just looks like a heap of styrofoam, but I promise you, there's something in there. It's quite heavy, so let's bust her open and find out. Oh boy. All right, so we have, I don't know, some stuff in here. We'll figure out what that is. We got a box. Ooh, we have some springs in here. This is some of the adjusters for the brake pedal. There's more that you can buy online, but this is what comes in the basic kit. All right, we got a pretty nice tool here to tighten everything down. Nice Allen key. This is a cable for sure. That's a data cable, 100%. This is our data cable for the pedals. Pretty nice. Seems pretty long. We will we'll see how truly long it is here in a bit. Place that up here on our table. Ooh, that's a nice piece of metal right there. Not even engraved, that's like flush in there. I like that. Alright, we got some other goodies over here. This is going to be all of our hardware. Alright, so we've got some wrenches, some spanners, tighten things down. We have 3 more Allen keys, so quite a bit of tools at this point. Comes with, these are all of our tools so far, which I don't know if we need all of them. This seems like a significant amount of Allen keys. I like this one the most, so hopefully we could use this one for almost everything, but we'll see. A little bits of hardware. We're just gonna move that to the side. I don't feel like dealing with that. Another cable here. Bag inside of a bag. With another cable. Ooh, I like this one. It has Velcro on it. Ooh, I like that a lot. That's really nice. So this should plug into the back of our PC maybe? Maybe this goes to the wheelbase. I'm not sure what this goes to as of yet. I'll probably put it on screen because by the time I edit this, I will know where this goes. But for now, I have no clue what this goes to. So I do like this Velcro though. This Velcro is really nice. And I don't know what it does, but I like it. So we're gonna put it off to the side so we don't lose it. Now, for the stars of the show. Got a nice little dust bag here. That's really nice actually. If I can get it open, that'd be even nicer. All right. Oh my God, this is so cool. Okay. So the dust bag, oh man. No branding on the dust bag, just a wrinkly old bag. We'll put that off to the side. Keep that around. Oh man, this is sick. This is the throttle, as this is gonna be the throttle here. I can tell by the indication on this plug here. It says throttle, yay. So I like that. Ooh. I don't know if you can hear that, but it has a nice little glide to it. It's not like super difficult, but it's not super easy either. You can hear a little like, I don't want to say a click, but you can hear like something actuating, like a sensor or something. But it's not loud, it's very faint. Again, this is the throttle. Oh, I like that, man. This looks so good. Oh man, I don't know what that does. Oh yeah, I think you're supposed to like loosen that, then you're supposed to like lift it or something. Yeah, there you like do like that or something, and then you can change this, I believe. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're getting ahead of us. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ahead of ourselves. This is our throttle. I'm gonna keep that over here. Boom. Let's get to our brake pedal next. Shot. All right, this should be our brake pedal. Let's undo the little dust bag here. Again, no branding on this bag. Just a nice black dust bag. Put that off to the side. And that is our brake pedal. Man, that's a nice big fat face. Wow. And I like the hexes a lot. Wow, I like them online, but holy shit, do I love these. Holy shit, these are fucking nice, dude. Oh my God. Okay, so I got so excited, I forgot to say at the beginning of this video. This is not a review video, this is just the unboxing and the setup for the CRP2 pedals. I'm going to test them out for a while and then come back in, I don't know, a significant amount of time where I feel like I've generated a solid opinion on them and compare them to the standard SRP light pedals that come with a standard wheelbase that you would get from Moza, whether that's like the R3 or the R5. And my main point of making this video and the review video is to try and tell you guys if these are worth your money, if it's worth upgrading to a load cell pedal instead of just a spring position sensor pedal like the SRP lights that come with your standard wheelbase setup. So that's the whole reason why I'm making this. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. Sorry, I'm excited. Do you blame me? Like, these are fucking sick. So yeah, super excited. So this is not a review, just a setup and an install. I'm sorry, unboxing and a setup and an install. And this is our throttle as indicated by our pigtails. This is our beautiful, gorgeous, stunning star of the show, the brake pedal. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. We know that it is the brake pedal from our tag here that says brake. And then this one here says load cell. So we've got two tags, two cords, two tags, load cell and brake. Super convenient, super easy to read, super easy to find. Let's give it a Let's give it a good push. See how it feels. I don't know what setup they have in here, but this is whatever came out of the box. I'm filming this all in one take. I'm sure there's going to be edits in here to get all of my ums and does out of here. But this is my first time pressing the pedal, so let's see. Oh, bro, that is firm. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yo. Yo. I cannot push that with my hand. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. That is so stiff. This is the coolest fucking thing I've ever bought in my life. Oh my God. These are so nice. They look so good with the gold and the black and like the little silver accents. The black aluminum is beautiful. Beautiful. It's so smooth. It looks so sleek. It's not completely fingerprint. It doesn't hide every and all fingerprints and smudges, but it does a damn good job. And it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's so stiff that I can't even press it. I'm so excited to push this on my foot. I love how large the face of this is. I love the hexagons as the way they look. I don't know how they feel, obviously, yet. I haven't put it on my feet. But I love the way that they look. Oh, shit. Alright, so just a little bit of a breakdown before we get into it. This is where our spring and everything is in here. You have multiple adjustments that you can make. You have the position of the faceplate here that moves the tilt of the faceplate here. And I believe we have... oh, that's it. Okay. So this is just to adjust the tilt. That's pretty much all you get. And then you get all the customizations within the load cell itself, which we're probably not going to get into today, but maybe in the future. Let's keep going here. We got more bits. Oh boy, this is sick. Alright, this is our base plate. I think that's the last pieces of it. We got sticker book and instructions. Very nice. Instructions 99% not getting used, but we'll see. Ooh, that is nice. Wow. We have our carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Underneath here, it looks blue because it's under protective film. We're going to peel that off in just a minute. Oh, look at the edges. Oh, look at them edges. Damn, son. Look at them fucking edges. Them edges lay nice on the side of that. Damn. I like them edges though. Alright. Alright, we got some plugs here on the bottom. We have our clutch, brake, load cell, throttle. And then we have our, flip this around. We have our USB and wheelbase here on the back side of that. And I did not get the clutch. Moment of silence for not getting the clutch. I did not purchase the clutch. One, just because this was very expensive and I don't know if I'm gonna like it. So I would like to use it for a while. I currently have the SRP lights and I currently do not run a clutch. So I thought as a fair side-by-side comparison, it was better to use it without a clutch for a while and then just add on to it later down the line. I don't know how much later that's going to be, but we're going to do that later. So if you want to help circumvent the cost of these and the clutch itself, hit the subscribe button, the like button, comment down below. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much to all of you, all 60 of you who have subscribed. Shout out to the fucking big OG 60. I love every single one of you. Thank you all for joining the journey. and hopefully there will be many more of us joining soon. So stick along for the ride where we review all of these. We're just going to be setting it up, unboxing and setting it all up, and giving it a light test run, and that's pretty much it for today. All right, when you first unbox your brand new Moza CRP2 pedal set, you will get quite a few things in the box. First is going to be the base plate itself, your brake load cell pedal, your throttle accelerator. You are also going to get a small kit of customizations of, I don't know what to call these, cushions, spacers. You will also be getting a small kit of springs and spacers to give a little bit of customization to your load cell pedal. You will be getting tools. You'll be getting 2 spanner wrenches, 3 Allen keys, and this very nice single-sized Allen T key. You will also get 2 cable connectors. One has 2 data ends. One has a USB-A to, I don't know what to call that, square side. We're going to call that the square side, to a USB-A, and then you got 2 data ends on your 2 cables. Next, you get a heap of hardware. Very important. Do not lose any of these. Nice thing that I noticed, they all come with blue Loctite already on almost all of them. Not all of them. Of course, the 2 I pick up don't have it. That one's tiny. Okay, maybe not everything, but some of them have blue Loctite, and that's pretty nice. So shout out blue Loctite. You will also get a bit of stickers in your pedal set. And lastly, you also get an instruction book, which conveniently enough for me is in full color. So that's really nice. Okay, so first step in assembling your CRP2 pedal set is going to be attaching what Moza calls the baffle plate. So we are going to be attaching this right at the front. There are 4 holes here in the front that you can choose from. I'm just going to randomly select one and adjust it as we put it on our rig and fine tune it to what fits us. So we're just going to randomly put it in the second to last one. Alright, so I'm not going to make this super tight. We're just going to kind of put it in there for now, and we will adjust everything as we go. Oh, that's a stupid step to put next. They want us to mount the base plate next. We're not doing that. And the instructions say to mount this next. We're doing that last. We're building the damn thing, then we're mounting it. So we're skipping step 2. Alright, so Moza has given us quite a few pre-drilled holes to align our pedals up with, as you can see here in the top. They are saying in the directions that they advise you have 2 hole spacings, 1, 2, between your next pedal, so we can fit all 3 on the base plate itself. We're going to start with that advice and adjust things as we start to use them to what we feel the most comfortable. The bolts with the large rounded head you're going to be used to attach the pedal itself to the base plate. So you're going to be using 4 of those, 1 in each corner of the pedal. Alright, and I think that is it. That should be the basic assembly of our CRP2 pedal set. I highly recommend, being that this is a load cell pedal, that you bolt these to a rig or something that's going to keep them stable and not just use these up against your floor like you would maybe with the SRP lights. I had done that in the beginning when I had first gotten my rig, before I had gotten the wheel stand, and it worked great for a while. I don't think that's going to work at all with these pedals. So yeah, bolt these down. Alright, so we've got our basic assembly of the CRP2 pedal set. We've got our throttle cable bolted down, doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Our brake pedal Still can't push that thing down. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. We have our baffle plate just kind of thrown in here lightly. Well, it's secure, it's not going anywhere. But we just kind of got that thrown in there. We can adjust that later. Same with the tilt of the pedals themselves. We can adjust that later once it's on the rig. The next thing that we're going to do is plug everything in. We have all of our plugs. Let me not crush them here. We have all of our plugs on the bottom, like I showed you guys before. So we're just gonna run the wires through these nicely pre-cut holes that Moza has given us and plug them in. We have fed all 3 of our wires through. Now we're just going to plug them in. We have our throttle cable here. We are going to loop that around, plug that into there. Find a way to secure that later. This is our load cell cable, so we're just going to plug that one into there. And then this is our brake cable, so we're gonna neatly plug that into there. They all seem to be plugged in all the way, securely fastened. And now we can lower this back down and install this bad boy onto your rig at home. I'm not gonna show you how I bolt it to my rig. If you're interested, maybe I'll show that in a future video, but I just think since everybody's got a different rig, there's no sense in me showing how I do it to mine. So to just save time and all that, I'm just gonna do that real quickly now. Now that our pedals are fully assembled and bolted to our rig, we can get on to the most important part, all of the adjustments. The second main adjustment that we're going to be highlighting in this video is the ability to move the faces of the pedals up and down to your specific preferences. To do so is going to be really simple. You're going to come to the back side of the pedals, take your T-Allen that came in the box, and unscrew both of the screws inside of the ovals on the back side of the pedals. As you start to remove the second screw, you could take a peek at the back side of the pedal plate itself to see what your starting point is as a reference point as you adjust it up and down to your preferences. After you remove your second screw, you're able to fully remove the faceplate itself, see all of the adjustment holes that are available to you to find the one that works best for you. I prefer using the top 2 bolts, putting this one as low as possible, but that is just me and my preference. Adjustment number 3 that we're going to be covering in today's video is the ability to tilt both of the pedals faceplates. This adjustment is a little bit more complicated, being that it uses 2 Allen keys, but it is still fairly straightforward. If you have been pressing on this pedal for a while, that screw can be a bit hard to get loose, but just give it a good twist and it should loosen up. After you've loosened it, you just tilt your pedal to your desired preference, tighten it back up again, and it should be locked in and ready to go for you. I have found that I prefer my brake pedal to be completely vertical and my accelerator just have a little bit of tilt in it. Adjustment number 4 for this video. Now we're starting to get to the big dogs. For this one is going to be the tension underneath the accelerator pedal. As you can see here, we have this small knob, and with twisting that, it will either raise or lower the amount of tension or force that it needs to depress the accelerator pedal. I found that is very, very helpful, and it is very sensitive. So I'm not going to be adjusting mine here, but you can either twist it with your fingers, or you can have the T-Allen and insert it into the bottom if you have enough space in your rig. Now on to adjustment number 5. For this one, you are going to be needing the adjustment kit that came with your pedals. This is not the additional one that you can purchase. This one came in the box with the pedals. Now for this one, we are going to be discussing the accelerator pedal. If this tensioner was not enough for you and you still want more tension in your accelerator pedal, you can do so. All you have to do is twist this little knob on the bottom here, loosen that up. You're going to push down your accelerator pedal all the way with one hand and then lift that little black knob out of its groove, and that will allow this to go just a little bit more forward. Once you move that little black piece out of the way, you can then unscrew the shock itself here. Just be careful it doesn't fly anywhere. Your accelerator pedal will move a little bit more forward. You can tilt this up or back, and then simply stick your finger in and remove the spring. This is the stock spring that came in here when I purchased the pedal set. I have found that this one is the most comfortable for me at the moment, but if you choose to do so, you could take out the stock spring that it came with, get this silver one out of the box, which is a higher tension, it's a bit stiffer, and then just simply pop that in there, screw it back together, and you're ready to go. I like the stock screw, so we're gonna keep, or the stock spring, so we're gonna keep that one in there for now. All right, next, the star of the show, the adjustments that you can make to the brake pedal itself. Now we've gone over the tilt and we've gone over raising and lowering the faceplate of the brake pedal. Now we're going to talk about what is inside this nice gold beautiful tubing here. And for that we are also going to need the adjustment kit that comes in the box with your CR2 pedals. This is not the additional bushing kit, this is the stock one that comes with your pedals when you purchase them. Along the same lines of the accelerator, you're going to loosen this black knob in the front here. You're going to take one or two hands and depress the brake pedal itself, move that forward, and it is going to move just a couple more inches, and it is going to allow that to rest a bit more forward, pulling this out of the shock itself. You can then raise this, untwist the black knob here at the top, and being very careful, you can remove all of the bushings from inside your load cell. Now, as you can see here, we have all of the black and gray ones currently. The yellow and red ones are in the box itself. There's 4 levels of stiffness with these bushings. Gray is the softest, black is the second softest, yellow is going to be the third from second from being the hardest, and the red is going to be the hardest one. So we have basically 1, 2, 3, and 4 levels of stiffness here. I have currently the 2 softest ones on there. You can mix and match to find which one works best for you. But as of right now, being that I am brand new to using a load cell pedal, I like the softest one. So we're going to keep that one for now. Just make sure that if you are going to be adjusting this, make sure that you keep 6 bushings on there at a time and you have the washer on the top whenever you insert it back into your load cell. The last and final piece of adjustment on the CRP2 pedal set is the heel plate. After you remove the 2 screws on either side, you can then adjust it along the 4 holes that it provides for you, or remove it completely if that's what's most comfortable for you. The next thing that we're going to go over is wires. Your pedals are going to come with 2 sets of wires, and they're really easy to hook up. The first one is going to be this double-ended data cable. One end you're going to plug into the bottom of your pedals where it says wheelbase. And the other end is going to go on the back of your wheelbase where it says pedal. Your second cable is going to have a USB-A and a box end. The box end is going to plug into your pedals where it says USB. And the USB-A side is going to plug into the back of your computer. Once you have your CRP pedals fully assembled and adjust what feels most comfortable to you underneath your feet, it is time to get your settings all dialed in. So you're going to want to plug them in and go over to your pedals tab. The first thing we're going to go over is everything on screen here. So at the top you have a live tracker that shows you the inputs that you're putting into the pedals underneath you. You can use that as a guide to help you hone in your settings. Underneath that you've got your 3 graphs for your clutch, brake, and throttle. I only have a brake and throttle at the moment, but we're only going to be really discussing the brake, the most important one. But it is mirrored for the brake and the throttle. They work identical. We're just going to be mostly talking about this one here. They work identical. I'm just going to be mostly using this one as a reference point in this video. In your graphs, you have some default curves that you can help, default options that you can help kind of choose from, give you an idea of what you're looking for. You have the graphs themselves with the bullet points underneath those that you can adjust individually. You have a reverse switch. If you're running your pedals inverted, you can turn that on. You have your brake calibration, which is fairly self-explanatory. And underneath that, you have your sensor output ratio. This blends the ratio between your angle position sensor and your force into the load cell sensor. And then you have your settings options here. You can import a setting, you can click from in the default settings and then save what you have. Now, I am not going to be changing any of my settings just because I've spent a lot of time honing them in and I don't want to mess any of it up, but you're more than welcome to copy mine or change them to whatever feels most comfortable for you. Now, to get into the meat and potatoes, we're going to talk about these graphs here and what these X and Y axes do. Just as a reference, so everybody is on the same page, the X-axis goes horizontally and the Y-axis is going to be the one that goes vertically, up and down. X-axis goes side to side, Y-axis goes up and down, X-axis side to side. All right, so now that we're all on the same page with that, your Y-axis is going to represent the position of your pedals. 0 is going to be 0% input at the very top of the pedal. 100 is going to be at the very bottom of the pedal, or 100% input. You can move that to whatever feels the most comfortable for you. I like to keep mine at 100%, as you can see. And the X-axis here is going to represent the amount of force necessary to reach that point in position of the pedal. Now, the CRP2 load cell pedals have a max of 200 kilograms of force that you can work with. So putting it at 100% is using all 200 kilograms, which is way more than I can exert with my leg comfortably. So I have mine turned down to about 56%, which is, you know, just a little bit over 100 kilo, which is kind of sounds like a lot, but doesn't feel like a lot. Maybe I'll change it in the future, but for now it seems to be pretty comfortable for me. But just keep that in mind as you are adjusting it. You can use these default settings up here if you like to, if you want to just get an idea for how things are changing. The Y-axis is position and the X-axis is the amount of force necessary. It is identical with the throttle, and I assume it would be identical with the clutch, but I cannot confirm as I do not have one at the moment. And that's pretty much it. Once you have everything kind of tuned to the way you feel comfortable, you can click save and start loading up your favorite games and start ripping. Alright guys, now I think that should be absolutely everything that you could possibly want to know about unboxing and setting up your brand new CRP2 pedal set. I know this video was kind of long, but I've tried to go into as much detail as possible about everything involving the pedals. They are quite a gnarly piece of tech, and I'm super excited to have them. And I tried to go over all the little odds and ends about them to try and answer as many questions that you guys may have as possible. I know that you guys like the amount of detail that I went in on my other videos, so I'm trying to keep that energy going in this one and the upcoming videos moving forward. As always, guys, if there's anything that I may have missed or anything you have questions about, please do not hesitate to leave them in the comments down below. I try to answer and help all of you guys out as quickly as I can. If you've enjoyed my videos and you want to get these pedals or anything else from the Moza website, I will have an affiliate link down below if you guys want to click that and help the channel grow. As always, like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all things JLT, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.